Yo, Bo, welcome to another episode in the life of MightyFan. Got another unboxing. So if you've been astute with my channel, you probably already know what is in at least one of these boxes. So let's get to it. We're gonna open up the smaller of the two boxes first. I want to say this is a Fanatics package. It up here, and yep. So even with the combo ammo, sometimes it takes a little while to get the hat. Even though sometimes the hats are out there, I just sometimes slow roll it. So I've had the jerseys for this for a while, but just not the hat. I kind of, didn't get around to getting the hat until recently. Wow, there's a lot in this hat. It is a Coyote for the Arizona Coyotes with the nice Coyotes logo as a side patch. Yeah, these snaps are definitely getting more fancier by the by the year. So you have the Coyotes. Guess what that say? Pro on the side. It has all the tags, which of course will come off soon. Look at this on the inside. Look at the inside of the hat. So you got the good gray under. Look at this thing. So it keeps the the shape, but ooh, it's a lot right there. It's almost like a partial helmet. So yeah. So the Kachina hats are at times kind of tricky to find, a good one, So when I saw this, I knew it was one I had to have in the collection to go with those jerseys, because this hat will go with, all the Kachina jerseys I have. So, and that's basically one of the reasons why I slow rolled it, because I kind of wanted to find like one hat that would go with them, right? So that would do pretty good. So shout out to Fanatics. And now we're going to go with the bigger box here. This was from MLB Shop. And let's get into this one. Oh my. Yeah, so they kind of just threw the hat in there. Now it's a flex fit, so at least it wasn't I know I said this before, at least it wasn't like a 5950 fitted. Although I would hope if it was a 5950 fitted, they would have either sent it in another box or put it in something more protective. But flex fits, I guess they just kind of toss in with the jersey, or just toss in a box. I don't know. So we got the Mariners City Connect Flex Fit hat. See all the particulars about it. Seattle on the back. You got the Trident making the M on the front. And like I said before, the one thing I wish they did with this was put the design that was on the old Pilot's hats. And then again, they called it the scrambled eggs, but the little pilot hat design kind of curling up both sides. That would have completed this. I wish they did it, particularly with a black brim. But, what can we do, right? But I think that would definitely have completed it. And then we got the jersey. I really like these. I think Seattle certainly hit the nail on the head with the jersey. Do I have something else in there? Sometimes they throw a little extra. Oh, yeah. Little coupon deals, which I never use, but it is what it is. That box out of the way. Now we're going to have to go through all the wonderful tissue paper. After I open this bag, yeah, this is pretty cool. I remember I read up on this jersey a bit back, and I forgot some of it, but I thought it was cool that they kind of went with something that represents like the history of the Pacific Northwest baseball, whether it's the Pilots, the Mariners, the Steelheads, the Rainiers, all the minor leagues, you know, whatever. It just kind of goes over the history of baseball. And other teams have done it too, but I think that's a cool concept. Obviously, the Rangers did it with what they did. Other teams have done it. Oh my. Well, not as much as there's been in the past, so that's a good thing. The tissue paper. Oh, I lied. There was more. Some more fell on the ground. It's everywhere. All right, let's take a look at this jersey. Yeah, this is definitely sharp. And again, this is a replica. The authentics are like $470 or something, so it's like, yeah, I'll just take the replica in this. We got that Seattle, and that's the old Pilots font across the front. You got the Nike swoosh. You have the inside. They're saying they're Soto Mojo. And I read up on the inside thing and I forgot. It's like Washington wins or something like that. That's the Trident's making the W's. Something like that. Seattle across the front. And you have My Oh My on the bottom. That was their old announcer. And I remember their old announcer back in the day. He had a great Grand Slam call. Something like, got the rye bread and whatever it was, you know. Grandma, it's a grand salami. Yeah, I forget all of it, but it was a pretty like distinct call when they would hit a grand slam. You knew it was him that, you know, was announcing it. Back in the day, you got the Pacific Northwest across there. Now I don't know how well this is going to show up because it's dark, and it is. It is dark on that patch. But this is what I was talking. This is the design. Make it as light as I can in here. You can kind of see it on the right along the trim there. That's the design that was on the top brim of the hats, and it was in yellow. And again, they called it the scrambled eggs. But that design, again, is what should have been on the top of these hats. But it is what it is. You got Mount Rainier there in the background. Cool, right? You got, of course, Julio Rodriguez is the player I picked. Good young superstar. Batterman. Rodriguez 44, and again, that's a homage to the old Seattle Pilots font. And the old, of course, the old Seattle Mariners colorway, the original colorway. That's what they went with this. So very cool. A lot of little homages to the history of you know, the both, you know, pro and minor leagues for the Pacific Northwest area. So very cool. Very cool. I like this. This is definitely a hitter. This is definitely one of my favorite City Connect jerseys. I like the hat too, but like I said, I wish they did the top of the brim. It just, to me, it would have made it that much more perfecto if they would have done that. Just as a homage to the old Pilots, but it is what it is. And of course, they got their old, you know, Trident logo, of course, for the front of that hat. I like the two-tone, though. I like the two-tone touch on that one. You got a little trim going there on the neck hole and the armholes as well. I kind of want to say that's a Pilots homage, too. They had kind of a trim around the cuffs of the sleeves and the neck, if I remember correctly. I don't have an old Pilots jersey, but... So, yeah, Julio Rodriguez, Seattle Mariners City Connect, 2023 jersey and beyond. Because, as we know, the teams will continue to wear these in coming years, as long as the City Connects are still a thing in the MLB. And I like it. I like this program. Again, it gives us something different, another jersey, another hat, to see on the field and also to collect as a collector. I'm going to put this aside for right now. So very cool. I like it. Some of them, when you see, stock photos, you can only see so much, When you actually have it in hand, even for replica jerseys, you can see all the detail, all the little things about it. And it's pretty cool. I think Seattle did a really nice job with theirs, so kudos to them. I did see a little sneak peek or whatever, leaked images or whatever for Baltimore, and it's like, oh, God. Again, we have to see the whole thing, but, you talk about boring. Just as the Baltimore across the... People were comparing it to the Great Britain jersey from the World Baseball Classic, and it's just like, Baltimore, you could have done so much. Just their flag alone, which they're very proud of. You always see the Maryland state flag, like, everywhere. I've been there quite a few times. It's everywhere. And I think they put something on, like, the inside collar for it. It's like... Again, I have to see, like, the actual jersey, but the leaked images that came out, it's just not like... And that's one of the ones I was looking forward to, was to see what the Orioles would do. And as we know, I have a little affinity to Oriole jerseys and hats, but if the actual jersey is anything like the leaked images, that's probably not going to be part of the collection. And I'm disappointed in that one. I'm like, that's one of the teams I was looking forward to seeing what they were going to do, because there's a lot about that Baltimore area, the Maryland. They could, like, a lot of colorful things. They could have done a lot with it, and it seems like they just gave us a kind of jersey. It's like, okay, well, money saved on that one, I guess. I have to see the actual thing, but based off the images that people put up on Kings of Throwbacks the other day, it was very underwhelming. And I'm like, no, come on, Baltimore. But we'll see. Anyhow, that's going to do it for me. A couple pickups here. We got the Kachina hat. We got the Mariners City Connect, which they didn't disappoint with. So a nice job by them, little homage to their history of the baseball in the Pacific Northwest. So very nice job by them. I guess we got only a couple other teams. Baltimore's, which is underwhelming from what we saw so far, has to come out. You got Cincinnati, and I believe Pittsburgh, and I think that's it for this year. And, there was one little leaked for one of their T-shirts for Pittsburgh. It was like a yellow shirt, so maybe that means we're going to get like a yellow jersey, and hat combo wombo deal, and that's kind of cool because the Pirates, at one point back in the 70s had yellow, pullover jerseys. So we'll see what they do. It was a shirt, so sometimes you never know just based off a T-shirt, but we'll see. Anyhow, hopefully everything's going well for all of you. What do you always got to do, right? Got to leave those likes. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't already done so. You get notified for all future content for yours truly. Let's go Sixers tonight. For the first time since 2001, I know it's been well documented, but we have a chance to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and what better way to do it than by beating the chief rival Boston to get there. I'm not counting it just yet. We have to win this game, hopefully tonight, Game 6, if not Mother's Day Game 7. We're not good in those special day games. Father's Day, Mother's Day, whatever over the years. So hopefully we'll win tonight and just finish it off. And it should be at home. With the fans, with all we've put up with the Sixers over the years, it should be at home. So hopefully they'll get it done tonight. And we'll see. I don't want to have any more agita. I really let's just finish it off tonight and take on most likely the Miami Heat in the Eastern Finals. But we'll see. Maybe those pesky Knicks can at least extend that series to 7 or something, and Sixers can just kind of sit around for a few days, get a little rest, and be ready for Game 1 of the Eastern Finals. We haven't been able to say that since 2001. Get ready for the Eastern Conference Finals. I hope it happens. I really do. God knows we need it. Anyhow, I will see you all in the next one. You all take care.